Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pitchside. Fortunately for everyone round the table, the man to my right is not as bad as first thought.
He's a fucking fraud.
No. We're not doing that. But honestly, Tom and I were both very worried when you went down on Saturday.
And now I feel stupid.
So, for the people that haven't seen your video, that don't follow you directly, please explain what happened after the incident of you going down.
Well, I got my MRI on Friday.
Okay. No. But you said that you don't feel like it's as bad as originally.
I felt these 3 pops, and obviously it was very scary. The first 2 days afterwards, it was pretty rough, and then it started to I get a bit more movement again now. It's not the joint. Well, I don't think so.
Yeah,
it's not the joint, which is a good thing.
Because that's what the previous...
So I had a hip arthroscopy on the joint where they went in and cleaned it out. It's not the joint because the x-ray showed up all right. They said it could be a labral tear, but there's no way it's to do with the joint. It's the hip flexor or the iliac.
Is that related at all
to
what you had before?
Yeah, it is exactly it. So because to get into the hip arthroscopy, to get into the actual joint, they have to cut through the hip flexor. So for the last year,
it probably hasn't fully healed.
Well, no, but it should have been. It should I've been working a year doing fucking hip flexor work.
And also, you played in Scotland.
Didn't play right foot. Barely. I also couldn't really run.
You did kick once with it, though.
Scored a goal.
Well, but prior to that, you shot with it as well. You shot really early on.
Yeah, and I filmed with Arteta the week before the charity match.
Yeah,
and I did a few kicks with my right foot, so it should have. I've done enough rehab.
It's just the heat.
The angle of the shot was fucked as well. You were kind of in the air.
It wasn't like just when you've been kicking probably last week or whatever. It's probably been a dead ball that you're setting up for. That's on the bounce. You're twisting as you're hitting it anyway. It wasn't a.
And you were 28 yards out trying to.
It was a stupid shot, if I'm honest.
Yeah, what I should have done was flick it up with my right and then volley it with my left.
That would have been.
No, what you should have done is flicked it, done a spin, then gone
or flicked it and caught it on your head.
Yeah,
and ran all the way to the goal
and then go.
I'm speaking with the specialist on Friday, and then hopefully we'll have more of a definite.
You started well as well.
Yeah, I'm gutted, man. It was actually well shit.
And you dropped the whole captaincy out of nowhere on everyone. Didn't see that coming.
Kept that quiet, didn't I? Kept that quiet.
But go on, carry on. What were you saying?
It was pretty shit actually. It's quite an odd feeling, when players get stretched off and you see them covering their face. It could never be me. I was covering my face because I didn't want the cameras to see me bawling my eyes out.
Because nobody's experienced that level of global scrutiny before.
Yeah, it was actually
the amount of people that were watching that. 2.5 million at the time, right?
Today's episode of Pitchside is brought to you by our friends over at Super 6, as always, and they are back after the international break with the £250,000 jackpot up for grabs. If you don't know what Super 6 is, where have you been? It's a football prediction game that is completely free to play. All you got to do is correctly predict the scores of 6 Premier League games, and you could walk away with £250,000. You can also compete against myself, Tom, and Reevy McGeevy in the biggest and greatest Super 6 mini league in the entire world. The Pitchside one, that is. Use the code PTCH23 to join now. You can also win a £100 classic football shirt voucher each week if you come top of the Pitchside mini league. So make sure you enter in time for this week. Once you're in, it's super easy to play. Just choose your 6 scores, enter your golden goal, hit submit, and you're all set for winning a free shot of 250 grand. Follow the link in the description down below now to sign up. Here are the 6 fixtures on screen right now that could change your life forever. Remember, as I said, it's a free shot at 250 grand, so you may as well get involved. Follow the link in the description down below to sign up. Because it wasn't just the pain, it was also just
frustration.
I spent a whole year getting back, and I'm for fuck's sake, first game.
Did you hear the Stephen Tries commentary where he said, get the camera off you? I thought that was a nice thing.
Yeah, Andrew Spencer, Yeah,
he's a good soul.
After he said I was welting.
Yeah. So anyway, that happened. Stretch it off. Talk us through the process of what happened afterwards.
Coach Richard, by the way.
If you can remember it, because you must have been high as fuck.
My man.
It was I kept, because I've obviously had gas neck quite a lot, I didn't really want it, but I really needed it for them to get my booze and stuff off. There was one moment where I was trying to you could probably relate to this. I was trying to like fight the gas in air mentally, and like I'm still with it, man.
Oh no, I'll let that shit just come into my system.
I think I don't know how long I was out for, but like I remember just coming around and I was like, fuck, that was wild. I got taken away into another unit.
Give me more. I'll be honest, when it happened to me, I just felt. I mean, I do not condone this, and I've never done it, but I've heard it was the same as doing a balloon.
But you broke your humerus, mate. It's very different.
You snapped your arm in half.
What I'm saying, the gas and air was.
It's exactly the same. It is the same.
Yeah,
like it is the same.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah, it's exactly the same.
What is it? Just like total oxygenation of the brain.
I don't know.
If anything, it's exactly like Wim Hof method, really.
Well, yeah, but because I was panicking a lot, so I started getting like pins and needles, and I was like basically hyperventilating.
Yeah.
So I started getting, because obviously I was like,
that's happened.
I was like I was terrified basically. I was just absolutely terrified.
You're a bit of a worrier anyway, aren't you?
Well, it's not even that. It's just more like this hip's caused me issues for 5 years.
Longer, surely.
Yeah, probably longer. 6 years maybe.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
I was thinking more long term, not like 5.5.
Yeah. It's more like, if you've never been through rehab for like a year, then you don't really like... It's fucking long.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
because you've told me that the thing that you're most annoyed about is the initial process of starting again, where you have to just like do the minimal like.
Bear in mind, I'm like the fittest I've ever been. Like it's quite hard to process the fact that you've come so far and you have to start again.
I literally did an interview before the game with someone, and they was on about, do you think Theo will last? And I was like, no, he's in like amazing shape at the minute.
Yeah.
You are, aren't you? Really? And also the whole thing has been, I think in your head probably to get back for the side. This was
like the crowning moment. And I started off so well.
Do you reckon just fuck it off and just start smoking, drinking, and?
But this is genuinely what I had a conversation with somebody about. Like, is there a point where you've just got to go, football as a sport?
Yeah,
it might be behind.
No, but it is behind me. I don't play football outside of making videos and the.
No, but that's different. That's
a lot of your life.
That's different. Like football for content is very different for football playing.
But a charity match shouldn't be too straight.
Yeah, one-off should be okay.
Do you see what I mean? Like I don't.
No,
it's not like I'm playing Sunday League every week. I've sacked all of that off.
Yeah.
Like this is me sacking it off. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm playing a charity match, mate.
Yeah, true.
Well,
and I didn't even get tackled.
That's true. Yeah, but so they're the worst injuries that happen completely off the ball.
You did body someone though. I think I remember. You did floor someone. I'm sure you did. Some scrawny little yank, I think.
Some scrawny little yank.
Oh, they were shocking, weren't they?
Yeah, they were so football.
But anyway, carry on with the
then you got to
and then
if you remember much or
no, I was on the gas and air. I was like in panic, and the pain was it was actually really painful. I can't lie.
What was it, like a shooting pain or constant?
It was constant, but then I couldn't lift my leg up, so any movement was what was killing me.
You kind of felt numb, or you could lift it, or
I couldn't lift it. No, I couldn't lift my legs. It's from the hip.
Ugh.
But then they had to take my boot off. No,
you can't use. Yeah.
They had to take my boot off.
Oh shit! And I bet you've got the boot. Like it's kind of like the sock in.
It was a bit like It was exactly them boots. Yeah, exactly.
Proper pull them
off. They were like debating.
If you loosen them,
mate, they were debating cutting them off.
The Mbappe.
Yeah, I was like, fucking no. But then they gave me the gas. They're like, mate, just keep breathing this. Apparently, I was just like, when they were taking the boot, I was just screaming when I'd taken a boot off. I was like, fucking hell, on gas and air. And then they're like, get them the green pen. And I couldn't.
This in the ambulance at the time?
No, this is in the room. In the stadium. I think I was there.
Still in the stadium?
I don't think we left the stadium until like 4:45.
So did everyone come in at half time and
apparently they tried to, but they weren't letting people in.
Right. So what did they do at half time?
I was in I don't know why it took so long. I think they were trying to calm me down, gas and air, get the ambulance in.
No, so what did at half time? Because we went in at half time.
We weren't in the change room, we were in like a medical room.
Oh, sorry,
They just got him on the floor of the change room. Hang on, boys, go to your seats.
No, some changing rooms, there's a medical room connected.
Yes, yeah. Usually the home one, right?
But they tried to give me that green pen you were on. But I couldn't like. The smell is mad.
You're asthmatic as well, so
the smell is well. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, fucking.
It kept hitting the back of my throat, and they're like, "Oh, you can say that again." Brilliant.
Shout out the green pen. That's good shit.
Yeah, and then they were. Whilst I was on the gas, they were like, "Mate, we're gonna have to put a
Catheter.
Yeah, catheter.
Is that what it is?
Cock off.
Gonna have to take his trousers down.
It is a catheter.
Apparently, I was just like, no.
That was honestly one of the worst bits for me.
It's cringe as fuck.
Yeah.
But I had that when I did my knee on the side of the pitch because obviously that gets the fastest way to get the painkillers in you. It just goes through your blood.
Intravenous.
Apparently, I was just like, no. Because I just didn't want that because when I had it in my knee, it was just so like...
In the medical room?
Yeah. They're like, oh, fucking keep the gas and air in then, mate.
So what were they going to put in you?
It was it's like ibuprofen, basically.
Yeah, straight into the veins.
But it's such a weird feeling. I didn't want that. It's like this cold liquid coming up your arm. Oh, cringe.
What's the full list of injuries then that you've had from the football?
Well, they had to ask me that, didn't they?
Oh, fuck me. No one was in there.
You were trying
that's why you didn't leave till quarter to 5.
You were trying to remember it. Meanwhile, you're going, Jody, double decadence, Jody. No, yeah, so go on. It's all hip related, right?
Recently, yeah.
You broke your hand running into someone. I remember that one.
Yeah,
that was a good
hand.
one. I've seen the clip.
Well, they basically were asking me the related ones to this right leg, which actually could be related to this. So I was like, obviously the hip arthroscopy. I tore my sartorius twice.
What's that?
Sartorius, your longest muscle in your body.
Sartorius? I think he's playing for
actually a bit of a...
Didn't he shoot his wife?
He's got no legs.
No legs. Yeah.
Oscar Sartorius. It's actually a bit of a freak. Yeah, I tore that twice. But that was in like 2009, 2010. Then I had my knee. This all on the right hand side.
Maybe you're like too right leaning.
Well, I'm going to be in... Yeah,
maybe you're just a triathlete nowadays.
Yeah. Find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
So yeah, transferred to the ambulance and then hospital.
And then I was still on the gas now, and I was like, I was really like, I was so hungry in that thing, but they were like, mate, you can't eat.
Why?
I was like, no, I am eating.
Why can't you eat?
Because they didn't know what was wrong, so they didn't know if I had to go into surgery.
Yeah,
I was like, no, I'm telling you it's fine. I'm going to eat.
So you couldn't drink either then, but you was dehydrated.
Well, no, sips the water.
If you're about to go directly into surgery, you're not allowed to have anything in your stomach, are you?
Well, that isn't technically true.
Okay, then, Dr. Garratt.
No, that's what the doctor told me. He was like, they tell you shouldn't really drink, but you can. You're fine having water.
It just depends how well
you can't have a massive pizza.
Yeah, I don't think a fucking pizza would be allowed.
Yeah.
But.
So they were top guys in the ambulance. I was still on the old gas and air because it was pretty painful. Oh, then, on the way to Homerton Hospital where you went, the fucking speed bumps.
Oh, God, yeah.
Speed bumps. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was, I think when you took me, you may have got overtaken like twice.
Yeah, I put the four-way flashes on the top.
I think we were going like 3 miles an hour. I
was like, fuck!
On a 5-minute journey.
So we went to the same hospital as Tom. They're actually really good there.
They are good there.
They are really good there. It gets a lot of stick, Homerton, but they are really good.
We're pitched out of regulars now.
Well, Lewis went there for his eye as well.
Lewis went there for his eye. It's just you.
I'm just left. I don't know what's going to happen.
It's just you.
We'll think of something.
Your time will come.
Okay.
Had my X-ray.
Anything happen after that, and then you just
had my X-ray. I went to town on Domino's.
Yeah.
So, after your X-ray, how long were you there? What time did you leave?
I don't know. We left at like 7:30. No, probably at 8 o'clock.
Oh, she was only there a couple hours.
Same as everyone left the stadium, really.
Yeah.
Probably there for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And we had the same nurse who looked after Tom.
Oh,
who remembered me as well.
Yeah.
No, she was a nurse.
She's a doctor, isn't she?
No, she's a nurse.
I'm sure she's a doctor and the others were nurses helping.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. Well, she was a legend anyway.
Yeah, she's very good.
Yeah.
Nice woman.
Seeing a specialist on Friday for my MRI and have more news.
But unfortunately for you, you didn't really get to see much of the rest of the game. Obviously, you watched the highlights and stuff, but you watched it all.
Mate, sorry, there was a guy next to me in like the opposite bed who was who had been at the game. Who had fallen down the stairs, busted his leg open.
What the fuck?
He'd travelled down from like Newcastle. His wife was pregnant and he didn't get to see any of the match. And he's like, mate, don't tell me the score or anything. And then obviously like half an hour later, we forgot he was still there. And we just started talking about the results. I'm hoping he didn't hear it.
So you've really...
But imagine travelling.
Is he going to watch this?
But imagine travelling down from like Newcastle to not even see any of the games.
Sorry, Lewis has no excuse not to go to games now. Geezer came down for the fucking charity match.
Yeah.